Right, example number 2. You push your physics reference book 1.5 meter. Okay, so they gave us the displacement, which is 1.5 meter, along a horizontal table with a horizontal force of 5 Newton. Here, the frictional force is 1.6 Newton. So calculate the work done by the 5 Newton force, by the frictional force, and the total work done. Okay, so in that case, how do we do this? We know that we have to consider the direction of the net force. Wait, before that, the work done is equal to, we are looking at the question A first. So work done by the 5 Newton force, F as cos theta, where theta here is equal to 0 degree. So F is 5, S is 1.5, 0 is 1. So then the one here, we will then get 7.5 joules. Okay, so that is the work done by the 5 Newton force. Okay, so that is by the 5 Newton force. And then question B pula disuruh untuk the frictional force. So for the frictional force, we are just going to change the capital F to the small f, because that is the frictional force, times dengan the displacement cos theta. Again, theta here is equal to 0 degree, which is equal to 1 lah, cos 0 is 1. Okay, so now since this object is going to the left, okay, so the frictional force here is going to the left, I would just put negative. Okay, negative 1.6 times dengan 1.5 cos 0 degree. Okay, so negative 1.6 times 1.5 is equal to negative 2.40 joules. However, there is a solution where you consider the angle. Okay, so imagine the angle is somewhere around here. Okay, so instead of it being instead of S and F to be the angle between S and F to be equal to 0 degree, the angle between this F and S here becomes 180 degree. Okay, so if the force is here, the angle is still equal to 0 degree untuk F dengan S, capital F dengan S. Tapi bila we consider the frictional force, this one is at the opposite direction, so we are gonna consider it from the displacement going to the frictional force. The angle is 180 degree. Okay, so you can also do that. I do think you should do the angle to be equal to 180 degree. It's just, I guess it's the most convenient way. Yeah, I think that's the word. But if you are confused, then just write negative in front of the F sini lah, okay? So that you don't miss out on the negative value. Okay? Right, now question C, we have to find the total force. We can either use the formula F net S, or you can also just add in both the values that you've calculated just now. Okay, so if it's the net force, it is F minus dengan small f S, then you'll get 5.1 joules. Took this one, just plug in the values, then you'll also get the values to be 5.1 joules. Okay, so that is on example number 2.